Herdsmen are killing Southwest people. Tinubu and Bakare are silent. Igboho, who is defending them, was arrested. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The former special assistant to former President Ķৰীষ্টŁ1NG has once again spoken. Ķৰীষ্টŁ1NG is one of a man who always speaks out when there is a need for him to do so. According to a recent tweet he made on his verified Twitter handle, he dragged the former governors of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Raji Fashola, stating it clearly that herdsmen have been killing Southwest people, but Bola Tinubu, Fashola and Bakare were all silent. Speaking further, he made it known that the only man who decided to defend the people of the Southwest region, Sunday Igboho, was arrested by President Muhammadu Buhari. He ended his tweet by asking to know how they expect to be president if herdsmen kill those who will vote for them, one after the other. In his post, and I quote, "Herdsmen are killing Southwest people. Tinubu is silent. Fashola is silent. The 16th president, Bakare, is silent. The only man defending them is Igboho, and Buhari arrested him. How do they expect to be president if herdsmen kill those who will vote for them one by one?" This is really a sad one. I really think that Ķৰীষ্টŁ1NG made a valid point here. As long as I'm concerned, I think that the former governor of Lagos State, Bola Tinubu, should have spoken so as to defend the people of Yoruba land. But nevertheless, let's watch and see what will happen in the future. So it is a really a sad one. And it is more saddening that this is the kind of person that they want to make the president. People that close their eyes to the truth. People that are already showing signs of maybe I support my party. Because this is what the whole thing is saying to me. They are pledging loyalty to their party. And you, the electorate that will kill yourselves to go out and vote for them. They are not even saying anything. Like your trouble is none of their business. Like it's none of their business. That is how it is. It is saddening. This is the kind of person they want to bring out, or that is going to be seated in the presidency seat, and he's supposed to, rule the nation with fairness and justice. Meanwhile, we are saying that it cannot be fair. It is already glaring that it cannot be fair. Since you cannot even right now speak up, these things that are happening is wrong. You close your mouth and look away. You look away. This one is not a thing of I am not around, I am in London, I do not know. No. If you truly, you were a governor in Lagos, and of course there is news everywhere. I believe he listens to the news and he reads the news. So there is no excuse of I do not know what is going on and I didn't know that it is that bad. No, because I know something like that may come up. And you tell me these people are the people that their party that their fellow politicians want them to lead the country. It is already glaring how it is going to be. It's already a thing of tribalism. It's a thing of nepotism and favoritism, and which is not supposed to be. I keep saying, if only these people can even walk in the right direction, just one step, and that one step will be the federal government allowing INEC to employ the use of electronic voting. First of all, whether they are bringing in, and everybody is supposed to bring candidates. Okay, you are bringing from the north, no problem. You are bringing for the southwest. Okay, the southeast is here and the south, just like that. The north, west, east, and south. Just the 6 geopolitical zones. They should be allowed to, they should be allowed to participate. Then the people will now say, okay, I pick this one. Nobody will be like, oh, because no. That is just it. But unfortunately, greed and lack of contentment has placed us in a position where it might not go down that way. We will see people that have been suffering for a very long time, people who in one way or the other have been intimidated, have been marginalized, injustice have been done to them. And these people, they have really suffered. At the beginning or during this 2023 election, you will see them, they'll be moisted, their hands will be moisted. Their hands will be moisted now. They'll be given whatever they are given in terms of food items, in terms of money, and at the end of the day, Money that will not even, it can't do anything for you. It can't do. They'll be giving this money. And people will sell their rights. They will sell their mind. They will sell themselves into another kind of slavery. Just like we're almost like slaves here now during this administration. This is no offense, but this is just the truth. Imagine you are having a dictatorship as a president, I beg your pardon. Just imagine you having that. Right now, it's assuming that is what is going on. There is no communication between the electorates and the government. Okay, we do not like this thing, do something about it. And the electorates, okay, you do not like this. Okay, what would you rather us do? There is no dialogue. All we hear is you come out, and after people have said they do not like this and this is not right, people have been complaining since I have grown up. Since I have grown up and I've come of age to understand what is good and what is bad. People will always comment in the news, the government should do this, I have never heard the government said that this is going to happen. And it was in direct, okay, and after saying it, it really happened. If it happened, it is on few occasions, very, very few occasions. It has never been, I've not seen it even now currently, that people say, okay, this thing is not, it is not sitting well with us, this thing is going to harm us. And the government say, okay, what do you suggest? This is what I suggest. And the government says, okay, I also suggest this. Is this fine? At the end of the day, both parties, you do what pleases both parties. And even, you do what pleases both parties, that is, those in government and the president. You do what is going to benefit the electorate. I keep saying this. People keep saying this presidency seat as where they'll go and they dish out orders. No. I can remember vividly what we were taught in social studies about leadership. Who is a good leader? Who is he? A leader is a person. Take for instance, I want this bush to be cleared and I am a leader. A leader that is not a good one will sit, cross his leg, and will tell them, okay, you guys should, you guys should go on and, clear the field. But a good leader will be the first to bend down, take his hoe, take his cutlass, and he will start clearing. And when he doesn't even need to say anything, when his followers see that he's doing, what do? They join him. That is justice. But what do we see in Nigeria today? A leader, I beg your pardon, is supposed to be somebody who is a servant, somebody who will come and serve. That is why even the name public servants, it is glaring. But it's a pity now, what happens is they give you all sort of promises. And at the end of the day, nothing comes to reality. Now, Reno Omokoro is right. He is right. They are not saying anything. And even not just the Southwest, even the governors in the Southeast, they have not been saying anything about the brouhaha that is happening until a person that is a public figure was killed, in the person of the widower of late Prof. Dora Akunyili. It was until her husband was killed. That is when the Southeast, the governor of Anambra State, came out to say, that he's placing a 20 million naira, but the money that would have been used to protect the lives of those people and prevented their deaths. It was now allowed to happen, and it is now being used as money for bounty. This is wasting of resources. The money you used to do the right thing at the right time, what do you used to do? You channel it to a wrong source at the wrong time. And this is what keeps draining our national treasury. Not being proactive. We need leaders who are proactive, who can see, okay, this thing will happen, how to avert it. But we do not have such leaders. Yet they promise you when they come into, I will give you jobs, as if that is not the function of the government. They keep promising you infrastructural development and growth. They promise you job creation. They promise you infrastructural development and all things that are supposed to be the function of the government. But because Nigeria is so backward, they still make such promises and people see jump up and, this is something that the government should be doing. They are like the duties of the government. They come in and make sure there is infrastructural development that shows social, I beg your pardon, amenities gets to every community. That should be their goal. But what happens? They do not do it, and each government that comes in keeps using that as an agenda. I will do this. I will, as if it is not their duty, making it look like a big deal that it is not. It is sad and very worrisome to the people of Nigeria. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in to listen till I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.